Camera action.
Okay, yeah, Fast Eddie, take it away.
On behalf of Jim and Virginia, we'd like to welcome everybody to this celebration this afternoon as we gather with friends and family across the generations. First of all, I'd like to offer for all of us to offer the food blessing. If you would, Lord, we thank you for the gathering of family and friends across these generations. We also ask you to bless those that are not with us this afternoon. Please keep them in your arms. We also would like to ask you specifically to bless Jim and Virginia as they celebrate their 50 wonderful years together and the role model that they provide to those whom they've raised over these many, many years. We appreciate your guidance and support over these years. So if you would join me, bless us.
Lord, who said yes, which we are about to receive, and thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
And then before we continue on, I'd also like to ask one of the members of the wedding party for a toast. Please, if you'd lead us.
Here's to Jim and Ginny for 50 terrific years. 50 years ago, Friday, I'm not sure I thought we'd all be here now. But we made it. And here's to you and your wonderful family. Oh, this is like your cold for you.
Take your glass. You cheers with me. Cheers with me.
Closer. All right.
Lady lock.
Okay, now we need a kiss. A kiss.
Lean in, Dad, this time.
The same thing I did last night. You got to kiss the
I
bride.
gotta see.
Well, come on. You got to make it last longer than that.
Come on.
Get on with the program,
There
she
we go.
says.
Enjoy dinners.
Okay. All right.
I didn't get pictures better. And they left earlier. And all the pictures I have now, where are those Johnsons? I didn't
Oh my God.
Grandma, get your picture taken.
Look at that.
Did you do that, Hannah? Now sit down.
Oh, look at nice. Look at Hannah.
See, that's Hannah, I got you. This is you.
Oh, I remember that one.
I'm Elle. Hannah, that's the wedding. That's at their 25th. And this is what the recent. You see, they were pink dresses.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
With a
I
mustache.
on top with the pink underneath with islands so you could see the color.
Hannah. That is adorable.
I think so.
Yeah, well, see, so you got those made ready from the wedding? Come here, I got you something. Wow, from slides those are.
Yeah, I think they're so good.
A lot of work in that.
Oh my
Yeah. Yeah.
You save my chair, I'm gonna go get towels.
Oh my.
Diane,
I'm right here.
what's happening?
What's that nice? Oh, look at Jersey.
What is it, Jenny?
Family.
It's the tree.
Isn't that nice? Very nice. Thank you.
He's going to fill up your days. Fine. I mean, what do you, I'm asking.
Here, Grandma. And tell Grandma the story, Anna. Tell Grandma the story of the one on top.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you got
Oh, yeah.
She said you went to Grandma's hanky? You went to a sale and you left the hanky with Anna.
You want me to wear a ponytail on your hair?
That
Right.
would be funny.
Take a picture.
You left the hanky there. That was hard too, yeah.
About me getting hung up in your backyard?
Is it from you, Dennis?
You hear about me getting hung up?
Yeah, I
Oh, my word.
did. Oh, Jenny.
Nice.
Did you make that?
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Let me give you a hug.
Diane. Diane for
Thank you. And my ponytail holder.
Rosie, you are so talented.
My ponytail holder.
You better do it really, really well.
I know what it is. But I can't do it again.
Thank you. Uncle Tom's gonna take it.
Nice on it.
Wow.
Oh, you got a collage?
Oh, my gosh.
They're both
All the girls.
Diane, did you put that together?
Hannah did. Hannah put it together.
Oh, that's cute.
Didn't Hannah? We went and got the album, and then we went and printed the pictures yesterday.
Oh, there's one of Jim and Danny together.
Yeah.
That must have been Christmas.
Yeah, it was.
The best one is the one from the
Oh, I love to take just the top sheet. What a great job.
Hannah.
What is that? What are you talking about?
the one in our
I gotta see.
It's in the album. There you go. And we're in Betty too. Diane, we're in Betty too.
Oh, my word. I thought we're not supposed to do any gift. Look at Hannah Rose.
Are those good? What colors are these? Am I looking at them? Sure.
To you.
You're Betty. You just met Tom.
I just went to a wedding, like not just go to a wedding. I witnessed a wedding.
They were married. No, they were. Her husband was. No, I believe. Yeah, let me see your sandals. Oh, and you got your. Oh, your stockings.
Like you.
You are so funny.
How come you rolled it down? Pull up your dress and show you guys. Mark, get this. See your stockings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, for your first communion. Yeah, it was your first communion.
There you go.
How do you remember that?
does mine like a steel trap.
That's great.
Bought down 3 buttons and a quarter. Had a rust colored pen. I bet you $20 they are.
Yeah, he's already said like
Remember that?
years ago when he was
My
like,
came that in, George got me that quarter right there.
it's not gonna matter.
Remember that?
It's only
Yeah.
Well, this is a nice color. Oh, movies.
Who takes this? Down on the farm.
Is that down at the end?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Down on the farm.
Even the farm 2 weeks later, there's pictures. I like that.
There it is, it is.
Did you see this time?
Water blue. What flavor?
You what? Oh, you mixed
When I started back in the school district, I was more of the BOCES and you serve a lot of
At least it wasn't the cameraman.
What did you just bring? Alright,
Here we go. Look at this, guys.
you're not driving. Designated drinker. Everybody's name.
It's across.
We know you like crossword puzzles.
Somebody hold it up for him. Colleen, help out. Colleen and Jocelyn or somebody.
Why don't you hold it on this side? Marty, go get food.
See it? Jim and Ginny.
Oh, hold on. Marty and Marty, go get food before they take it away.
Get a picture of that?
Marty, happy reading.
Diane, you get a picture of that?
Mom,
Danny, go away.
I'm trying.
Go faster. Actually, he's taller, sir.
Hold it up high. Diane, get a picture.
No, She
The other half's not here. I'll have to call and find out why.
Isn't it? No. Jossie, pull the front, pull the top. There you go.
What do you think of that?
See, I had to work. I usually work there. And there's shamrocks on the bottom.
Isn't that adorable?
1:30-ish.
Hannah?
Danny, I'm the
Danny. Sylvia, the
I've never seen them. Pictures about them.
One of Diane's relatives, friends, Diane. Allie.
We got to get him standing in front of it out by the water. We'll get it
Hold it
later.
up again. Jocelyn, hold it up one more time.
We'll have to get a shot with the Lakers sign everybody in it. We'll get a shot afterwards. Well, I'll be set up the interview though. I'll set it up.
Over here, Jocelyn. You guys should focus on that. Maybe a little lower, Jocelyn. A little lower.
Hi, Gene Seeley. I was in the wedding party, and it hardly seems 50 years ago when one of my best friends, Jim, made his commitment to Virginia. And it was a great day, windy, and Sister Elaine's veil kept blowing into my face while we were trying to have pictures taken. That's one of my best recollections of the day. Is that about it, Mark? Enough?
Do you know how they met?
Yes, I was there. They might claim they met in church, but that's not quite true. It was a watering hole on Transit Road, south of Lockport, Four Winds. And some of us fellows left downtown Lockport and went out there, and Virginia and some of her friends were there. Now one of the guys married another one of the girls out of that party. Ronnie Dodge married Marie, and Jim married Ginny from that night. Okay? You're welcome.
My name is Larry Liacono. I've been a friend of Jim Johnson's for years and years and years. We both lived in the North End. He lived on North Transit and I lived on Church Street. We grew up together, we went to school together, we played football together on the same team, so we've been friends a long, long time.
What's one of your favorite memories with Jim?
Favorite memories of Jim? Drinking down the Don Gray's Grill. Drinking down, we had a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fran Furlong. I'm long-term, still existing friend. Virginia's on my phone list and Jim's on my lecture list. He's always lecturing me, so. But we have a lot of fun.
What's one of your favorite memories with Jim and Ginny?
So I don't have any real ongoing.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Jim and Jenny. Congratulations on your 50th anniversary. I wasn't there, but I know you've had a wonderful life together with your children and your grandchildren.
Hi, Jim and Jenny. I was there 50 years ago. And I remember you looked a lot younger in those days, and so did I. I don't remember too much about the wedding. It was 50 years ago. But everyone enjoyed themselves. And
You remember the day they met.
and I remember the day you met. It was in a bar out on South Transit Street. And Ginny was with two girlfriends. There was Marie and there was Garnet. And we all danced together. And that's how Jim met Ginny at a place called Luberti's out on South Transit. That was before 50 years ago. That's what I remember.
That's great you remember that, but you don't remember the wedding day.
No, I don't.
Thank you. Hello, You're part of the wedding party that day on July 20th, 50 years ago. And I want to share some memories. What do you remember, Jerry?
Well, I was remembering it was a very hot day, and just looking at the album with Virginia this morning, I was remarking how great the photography was, and I remember that the photographer worked very hard getting some good shots. So that's something that I remember.
It was hot. Very hot.
Anything you want to say to the special couple on there?
Well, you made it. Right.
Happy anniversary.
That's right.
Jim, what do you have to say?
Virginia said that there's only 50 more years to go after the party.
Oh, brother.
And what do you have to say?
Amen.
All right, thank you.
Here with us is Anna Elva, and she was also at the wedding, and she has what would you like to say about the wedding day itself? What do you remember?
Well, it was a lovely wedding, and I caught the bouquet and got married to Jim's brother a year later. And the marriage lasted happy 49 years. And can I say my favorite toast?
Sure.
May you live as long as you want to, and want to as long as you live. Thank you. Goodbye.
Here with us is Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty was at that special day 50 years ago, that wedding. What do you remember about the wedding?
Well, I have a feeling it was a very beautiful day because it was. And Mark.
Well, let's start over.
This is Marilyn Manty. We walk around too.
Oh no, what's this for?
My brother's 50th wedding anniversary, and he's interviewing just us. I just thought I'd throw you in.
We'll start in a second. We'll start over.
Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you, Marilyn. Beautiful day. You know, it was a gorgeous day. Okay.
All right, we'll start over again. Aunt Betty, 50 years ago was a special day. What do you remember from that day? The wedding day.
I know, I hear you. I don't know, I guess we're just grateful it happened, aren't we, Mark?
Yes, we are.
And we're grateful for what has happened with their wedding day. And all the dear little children we see running around here today. True. And all the dear in-laws and sons-in-laws.
This is Allie and Colleen and some of the grandchildren, Ginny and
Jim!
And what would you like to say to them on this 50th wedding?
Congratulations!
Just tell us your favorite
It's great to be with you today. My favorite memory is definitely riding in a car with them riding back from Sodas Point. They're very fun. They're funny.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah. Grandma and Grandpa, you just listen to them and all you can do is laugh. And it's my favorite. My favorite is when Grandpa fixed the purple banana seat bike for me. And I was riding my bike and there's a picture and I rode it right into the rose bushes. And I also like sleeping upstairs in the beds where Mom and my aunts slept, and Grandma would always read to us, and always waking up to Grandma making egg in the middle. Yep. Good breakfast, good food, and all Thanksgivings and Christmas. And how about at all the festivities when I was still little and had my Elmo, I'd crawl underneath and go like that to Grandpa's underneath the table. We'd always tickle his feet. Yeah. Those are my memories.
I think Colleen knows how to do the
Oh yeah.
We imported this from
All right. This is Allie and Colleen and some of the grandchildren, Ginny and
Jim!
And what would you like to say to them on this 50th wedding?
Congratulations!
Just tell us your
It's
favorite
great to
memory.
be with you today. My favorite memory is definitely riding in a car with them riding back from Sodas Point. They're very fun. They're funny.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah. Grandma and Grandpa, you just listen to them and all you can do is laugh. And it's my favorite. My favorite is when Grandpa fixed the purple banana seat bike for me, and I was riding my bike, and there's a picture, and I rode it right into the rose bushes. And I also like sleeping upstairs in the beds where Mom and my aunts slept, and Grandma would always read to us, and always waking up to Grandma making egg in the middle. Egg in the middle. Yep. Good breakfast, good food, and all Thanksgiving and Christmas. And wait, yeah. And how about at all the festivities when I was still little and had my Elmo, I'd crawl underneath and go like that to Grandpa's underneath the table. We'd always tickle his feet. Yeah. Those are my memories.
I think Colleen knows how to do the cola.
Oh yeah.
We imported this from a...
All right. Here with us is 3 sets of kissing cousins, or 3 of the grandchildren of Jim and Ginny. Would you like to share some of your favorite memories about them?
Well, Jessica and I were talking about playing groceries at Grandma's kitchen. And then getting in trouble. When you guys all went to Jacksonville, Wyoming, or Jackson Hole, we all got stuck with Grandma, and we all learned our lesson and had a great time. And then all my stuff's in the garage at Grandma's right now because I'm moving, so thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for holding all of my stuff. And Drew here's got a few words to say that are spectacular.
Whenever I would go to Grandma's house, she would always get like all kinds of marshmallows and toothpicks and stuff, and I would always make little sculptures, and then I would never want to throw them out, so I'd bring them home, and they'd like rot, and my mom would get mad, but it was a fun experience.
How about you, Jess?
Grandma would never leave you hungry, and Grandpa would always cook you a second meal. Grandma has the food ready, and then Grandpa will cook you bacon afterwards, because he's not quite ready for breakfast yet. We love you.
Jump up, jump Hannah, jump in. Say
we love you. Say your favorite thing.
Now, Hannah.
Say your favorite thing.
Say something.
Favorite thing that you did.
What's your favorite thing to do at Grandma and Grandpa's?
Sleep in Grandma's bed.
Where does Grandpa go?
Meal downstairs.
I'm shaking.
Oh.
All the Grandma's house. Like being on Grosvenor Street.
Bye, Grandma, Grandpa.
Get in there.
Love you.
Hannah,
We love you.
what do you like about being a grandma?
Hey, guys.
Franks and beans.
Alpha.
Over here. You get now.
Okay.
All right.
I'll never forget when Marty called home from college.
Don't pet that.
Don't pet the mouse.
You think that is what roll call from last night?
Bang the monkey.
Sing it for us.
I'll never forget when Marty called from Brockport and asked me to do him a favor.
Okay, all right.
What?
Okay, I'll start.
Tell us some of your favorite memories growing up with Jim and Ginny, or Archie as Danny called him.
Well,
When Maureen burned the kitchen down for one, that was when I was about 4. Oh, I burned the kitchen down. Came down in their curlers and said, "Oh my God!" How about the time that I was playing with matches and I lit a I was lighting a paper towel, and instead of putting it in the sink to extinguish it, I put it in the garbage can, and it took all the curtains on the kitchen window went up in flames.
It was like Christmas
I got
Eve.
grounded.
It's Marty's fire. My favorite time was sitting home with Mom and Dad on Saturday night having to watch Carol Burnett show because my sisters went out and my brothers were sent to bed early, and I used to play cards and watch Carol Burnett with Mom and Dad on Saturday night.
But the best part was with the blow dryer.
The Poofy Saturday Night Live. One at a time.
Lawrence Welk. I was just reminiscing with Hannah about it.
And Jackie
Gleason. And Jackie Gleason. Danny, what's your favorite memory?
When Marty didn't know Dad was home and he found Marty down on the top of the kitchen table collapsed and the popcorn still popping on his workbench. He picked Marty by the scruff of the neck and his belt and threw him into the snowbank across the driveway. His feet didn't touch him. He went right through the storm door and out into the snowbank. You didn't know that one.
I remember that one.
I can remember the days of dating, and I always had it the hardest because I always had a curfew. And I can remember going to a concert with my first love of life in high school.
But these people want to go behind us.
The electric system went down, and we got home very late. And my father was sitting out on the front porch with his friend Jack. And Mike Murphy and I came up to the porch, and he said, "You upstairs, and you no further than this front door." And I always used to get the thing about the being out in the bar. What are you doing? Working on those bar stools.
What we learned, the Johnstons learned, nothing good happens if girls hanging out at the fryer is bar flies after 1 a.m. Right, Johnstons?
Bar girls.
Oh, see? I'm without.
Unless you're with the Brush You Boys, drinking Molson Golden and playing Pac-Man all night. Marty always said as long as he was home by 6 in the morning, he pulled his covers up so his dad didn't see his clothes when he went to work in the morning. If Marty was in bed, he knew he was all right. He'd creep up the stairs and Mom and Dad snore. They went in sequence, one the other one. And Marty'd take another step up the stairs and jump in bed.
No, let's remember.
Or when he lost his glasses in the lawyer's house down next to the Messy Gray house.
Mr. Moran.
Him and Mike Barnes, they rolled around and they puked in the front lawn, lost his glasses, had to go back in the morning to find him.
Let's take really.
Or he puked in our bunk bed and I didn't know what was going on.
What about the good memories? We want the good memories.
Mom, why does it smell in our bedroom? Oh, Marty.
I don't know. Okay. And to sum it all up, happy 50th anniversary, Mom and Dad. Let's kick it up a notch. Happy anniversary. Roots, wings, and unconditional love. We love you. Cheers.
How about the time? How about when we went up to Shroon Lake when Uncle Dan and Aunt Elva and Mom and Dad came up when I was working at the camp, at the summer camp, and they came up and we stayed in the cabin for a couple of days. I know they like that. That was a nice, fun time.
That was now they're really doing some overnights at the crack. Happy anniversary! They're really warming up to the B&B. They're doing packing toothbrushes a lot of toothbrushes and potatoes.
And we're out.
Okay, we're headed. Roberta used to pop me off.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, here are the brother-in-laws. Okay.
We made what those women are today.
And we
Just
want to
remember that. They'd be nothing without it.
I am so happy, Jim and Virginia. I cannot begin to tell you how happy I am.
That's right.
And I remember the kids talking about that bed. It's on. They were talking about that, sleeping up in that bed. I don't know if I ever slept. I think sleeping in the Adirondacks and rocks was more comfortable in that bed upstairs. How about it, guys? What do you say? Everybody got great memories of that bed?
We got memories of that bed. There we go.
The one upstairs.
In the girls' room.
Oh my God.
Where you sleep and everybody goes to the middle of the bed.
That's right. You don't know where you're going to end up in the morning.
Thank you for raising 3 wonderful women.
Oh, absolutely. Where would we be without them?
Yes, that's right.
Where would you be without them?
That's right. What time do you want to get going? And the other joke, what time you want to get going?
45 minutes from now.
Oh, yeah.
45 minute roll.
Sure.
It's been a great ride, Jim. It's been a lot of fun and
Best of all.
Best
everything.
Great memories.
There we go. Whatever.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay.
Wait, we got one more?
Jeez.
Oh,
when Mark had Diane out before in the morning?
no, okay. Now, you know, wait a minute. I'll start. You know, what's interesting, there's some parallels in this in our life, right? Yes. There's some parallels with Jim and Ginny. Apparently they were married on a Friday night. No. Friday. Okay, Saturday morning. Well, Close enough. But they were married 50 years ago. We were married 25 years ago.
We were married 20.
And Jess and Seth are getting married this year. So I mean 25.
Those sevens. We love those sevens.
Yes. And also,
lucky 7.
From what I understand, that Jim and Ginny met in the bar. I understand. That's what I heard today. And you know how
I heard it was a church. It's a story I got.
Well, that's what they got to tell. But you know how Diane and I met? No, you know how Diane and I met?
St. Patrick's Day.
That's right, St. Patrick's Day.
This is a feature interview. This is a long.
Well, it's short. Now, I'll get to it. I'll cut to the chase. But I was up visiting my sister, and Diane was up visiting her sister Maureen, and we just went out on St. Patrick's to have a good time, and the rest is history.
There it is.
Okay.
Gee, oh, that was a sword now.
Come on, Diane, you're no fun.
I know. What was it? Templeton? No. Humble. Turk. Right there.
You mean that Tumultuous was, who's it? Bill's book?
Yeah.
Really?
He had originally it was.
Now, why aren't the kids down here on such a day like that?
Originally it was Dynamite. Remember Dynamite?
Oh, yeah.
Dynamite. Every phone was.
Oh, I don't know why.
Oh, that's neat.
That's the sheriff.
Oh, Fire Marine Rescue. Cool.
Boy, this is quiet.
It's electric.
Oh, wow. You hear that, Mark?
Yeah.
It's electric. No pollution.
Or gas prices.
Yeah, really.
Oh, and now it's so much cooler.
Hannah, you remember this?
Now, is this from the Derby? Or no, just...
I don't believe so.
Oh, really? Right across from it?
Remember Beverly?
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
You're all busy earning a living.
Okay. Well, so does
Paid for the boat.
the Salters belong to it? Yeah. Oh, no, this is Wilson. An umbrella. And it goes Ella, and it just grinds. And it doesn't stop.
What do you think, Jim?
You have to wear sneakers then, probably. Probably refreshing though, you know. Hot days. Did you know that was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know that was there?
They had another name.
There's the crow's nest and then Ebenezer's onion.
Oh, okay.
There was a name before that too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Where is there a Wilson and a Tuscarora boat club down here?
Yes.
Where's the what? What is it now?
Say it again. What is
That's the Sunset Grill.
Sunset Grill. Which way is it? 18 Mile Creek, that way?
Yes, comes right out of there.
And to the left or right?
To
To the left. Because that's the lake. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then on the left here, Sunset Island. It was established in 1899 by a businessman from Pennsylvania named Jake Miller. He had a schooner factory on the island. It went under during the Great Depression and he was forced to sell it. He sold the entire island in bits and pieces to anyone that would buy it.
Oh.
It's all privately owned now. The island's
I'd like to have a piece of that.
yeah. The island's approximately a mile long and a football field and a half wide at its widest point. There's a sidewalk that cuts it up and down the middle. There was anything you could imagine on the island. There were
Is there a way to get to it from there? Walk?
Yeah, there's actually a walkway at the Tuscarora State Park. Or even at a firehouse.
Wow.
The firehouse really didn't serve a purpose though because if your house is on fire. That is in here somewhere.
Yeah, that's his friend.
Down in the beginning, right where you were.
His friend who passed away.
Hannah!
I just wonder if they get out.
You having fun?
Yeah, it's down on
Every time we came in, we threw
Okay. It's a stereo.
That's a pretty patriotic. Look at that one. Motorboat. Patriotic. The red, white, blue one tied up. What? Yeah.
And we're going under a tunnel.
Does the water always smell so good?
No.
Not all the time,
That's
no.
what I thought, because I always
It was pretty
imagined-
nasty last week.
See, that's what I imagined, but it's green, but it's beautiful.
Majority of these are all sailboats.
Yes. Around the back here, where most of the power boats are.
Any word on if they're going to ever expand up towards the dam, upwards, or slips?
I don't think so.
They put that bridge in Alton very high enough to sailboats pass.
Oh yeah?
Irish Rover.
The idea was to have slips all the way up.
Oh yeah, Irish Rover.
Damn.
A lot of, I don't know.
That idea.
A lot of people don't like Alcott. They think it's just nasty.
Well, it's coming around. It's coming around now. It used to be.
That was a short ride. You don't take it, you gotta shoot it. I'm gonna put the shot of the CN Tower. You know, yeah, see? That's Toronto. Well, you probably live here, so you know it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
No, I just saw it, so I took a picture of
Mm.
it. Yeah.
That is quite cool. Where are you from?
Just about 100 miles to the, right along, you know, between Rochester and Syracuse.
Oh.
You're from here or different?
We live right here.
It sounds like you got a foreign accent.
Yeah, we lived in Ukraine first.
Oh, really? But you moved to the United States?
Mhm.
Okay. Enjoying it?